Teija Hall, some people would say the fastest hall. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely.
I don't think it's really fair to agree with that, given that he's hiding over there. This is where it all started because Dad's the one that had the passion for this, but it seems like you love this stuff too.
Absolutely, 100%.
So what is the plan for you?
Oh, steal my dad's midget, win a couple races, see how we go.
And she's going to win a couple races, Jamie.
Yeah, no, that's more than he has.
That's not really fair. Anyway, he does love it, and so does Uncle Dan, who's got us here at this super cool industrial unit, thanks to M5 Industrial. When did you first realise that you wanted to do this? Because your sister raced for a brief period too, didn't she?
I got a go-kart about 5 years ago, and then for my 16th birthday, my dad got me the hypercar.
And that's when it all changed.
Absolutely. As soon as I went into seniors, I got that restrictor out. It was a game changer.
So whereabouts do you race currently?
Lake Liddell Speedbowl.
So that's pretty all your home track?
Definitely. Every race.
What has been the hardest part about learning all this? Because you're still learning.
Trying not to be too hard on myself after I don't do great.
So where does that come from?
I want to win.
So does Dad? Dad wouldn't put that pressure on you though,
No.
and neither would Mum, right?
It's me. I need to beat him.
Right. So there's no pressure at all.
No pressure, but just from me, I want to do well.
Tell me about this awesome little race car you got.
Oh, I got it for Christmas last year.
It was your Christmas present?
Yeah.
Thanks, Santa. Oh, okay, yes.
Got Tony Pryor to build it, and
Oh, it's a
I've
Tony
loved
Pryor
it.
car.
Yeah, loved
Yeah.
it ever since.
And how many of these cars are getting around at Lake Liddell?
Oh, well, we got 2 of them, and then I know a couple of the other guys have them too.
So there'd be, I mean, at an event at Lake Liddell, how many cars would you get across the board? There'd be, how many, Jamie?
Oh, we've got 60 now.
Yeah, right. So certainly a lot of them. So how much longer will you run this class? And, is this where you want to be for a while to get some more laps, or?
If I could, if it was my choice, I'd be in a midget now, but gotta get more confident in this first, and yeah.
Tell me about your school project or thesis that you're working on for this year.
I'm doing the globalisation of Speedway and the impact on its media across Australia and America.
So explain that. Like, how are you going to tackle that? Like, what's the aim of the thesis?
It's to show how the development across the globe has affected the media from newspapers to global live streams.
It's going to be some very interesting things that'll come out of all that.
100%.
And you're going to come out the road with us on Sprintcar Speed Week and help Richie Rowley and do a bit of cool stuff with us as well. So how does Mum go with dealing with her littlest doing this?
I always get that "you're doing okay" message, but most of the time she's sitting at home hoping for the best, and I message her at the end of the night and tell her how I do.
So she gets nervous watching?
Yeah, 100%.
She probably got nervous watching Dad too, so it's not just you, right?
I think they get a little more nerves than me.
Yeah, I think you might be right. This car looks amazing. Step aside for 1 second and show me this. Super cool. Looks exactly like the Stanton, like Dad's Speedcar. So it's kind of like that was the plan, yeah?
Yeah, I wanted to be matching.
Okay. So when is your next Lake Liddell event?
Ooh.
We're supposed to be this weekend, but unfortunately,
Sadly, it got rained out.
yes.
I'm not sure.
Back on the 1st of February for the New South Wales title.
Oh, there you go. See, you've got the schedule sorted out.
Yeah, I do what I'm told now.
You know that you're to come and stand here next to your little girl, please, for a second. You know that you're to blame for this, Jamie. As much as you're saying to yourself you don't want it, it's solely on your shoulders.
I swore she'd never sit in one, and this is the second one she's owned now. So yeah, and she definitely has her eyes firmly placed on that midget of ours. So.
And I don't have to peel the hall off. I can just be 26 if I want.
There's too much thought gone into this.
A lot of thought's gone into it. We'll just spend a bit more time at the speedbowl first and see how.
Yeah, and that's important because, as we often discuss, speedcars can bring you undone.
Speedcars bite, yeah. I mean, I was silly and hopped straight into speedcar before anything else, and I kind of wish I had done it this way instead. So
Yeah.
Learning racecraft and learning to drive in something not as wild as a midget is probably a better starting point than when I tried to do it.
Lake Liddell's become a really important part of a lot of people's programs, Jamie.
It's really good. It sort of popped up, during the Sydney time when there was no other choice. It became quite popular. There's a lot of young kids coming through Liddell as well as, a couple of experienced guys. The Nathan Smees are up there, Matt Smith's up there. Adam Clark was out there the other day sort of having a watch. So, there's plenty of people watching. It's just a different atmosphere. It's fun up there. It's it's barbecues in the pits. We take the dogs in the pits. It's almost feels like America. It's still competitive up there, but everybody in the pits has a really good time and gets on. Most of us get on pretty well, and we all enjoy being there. So.
And it's got PowerEye sanctioning, yeah.
Yeah, it's Mitch is the authorised PowerEye sanctioned body in Australia now.
Yep.
Liddell's been going for a few years. They've really been working on getting a track going in Melbourne. I think Stephen Bell from Jetco down there's been doing a bit of work.
Yep.
Trying to get a Victorian track up and going. They're basically Formula 500s without wings, and that's pretty much so we can put a wing on and go and run Formula 500s as well.
Yep.
But we're a bit of a non-wing family, so that's where we're at the moment.
Mike would be loving the P1, the big safety Mike race suit you've got on there as well, which of course you love as well, Jamie. So everything looks fantastic. It's all a very exciting time. You finished your exams now?
Oh, finished my first one today.
Oh, how many have you got left?
Oh no, last one, sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought this was the last one today.
Yeah.
All right, well, the car looks amazing. It all looks amazing. I can't wait to see how you progress through the ranks, and good luck with the school thesis.
Thank you.
Yikes, that's a big... Did you do projects like that at school, Jamie?
I left in year 10, mate. I'm just a dumb sparky.